Hey guys, Jack here. Welcome to a new video on the J3 Plus channel. It's certainly been a while. First of all, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I hope you all had a good Christmas. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about in this video, and I've been hesitating about whether I want to do it or not, but I figure I need to do it to get it off my chest. Okay, so today, 26th of December, the news came out that Gerry Anderson has died at the age of 83. He's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's just over a year ago. And that was announced in June, and yeah, he passed away. And I just felt I needed to talk about why this is such a hugely significant thing to me, and it's a sad, very sad thing. Well, first, I mean, you can just see from behind me. I mean, look at that. I mean, what this is I'll just explain this. Actually, you can't see it very well. There's something of a reflection, but this is a pod vehicle I designed for a Fanderson competition, and that has been signed by Gerry Anderson. And what I realise now is it's probably one of the last pieces of sort of fan merchandise, if you like, that he probably ever signed. And that makes me feel very fortunate. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta look at this room to see how much the work of Gerry Anderson has impacted on my life. It's honestly, it's probably what encouraged me to be a filmmaker, to do this whole YouTube thing. Honestly, since birth, this man has inspired me. The work of this man just inspired me. It was unique. It was, pushing the bounds of imagination. It was absolutely magical stuff. I mean, and things like Thunderbirds, it's part of culture around the world. Everybody knows what Thunderbirds is, or at least heard about it, or at least knows the classic, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Thunderbirds are go. Everyone knows that. And I mean, it's difficult. I honestly, I cannot express really how big an influence Gerry Anderson has had on my life, and all the amazing pieces of art that he has created, in film and television. It's absolutely outstanding. Now, in terms of how to pay tribute to that, it's impossible to do, because nothing can really match up to the achievements of such a great man. But I think, firstly, I'm doing this video just to get my initial thoughts and feelings about it out there, but also we're trying to plan something, me and a few friends. We're trying to plan some kind of video to really do this properly, but I think first of all we're all just a little bit shocked. I mean, obviously he wasn't going to last forever, no one does, but it's still come as quite a huge shock. So, I don't know what kind of tributes will be paid. Everybody has been, everyone in Fanderson, the official Gerry Anderson Appreciation Society, has been hugely supportive about Gerry and his work, and will make sure that it lives on forever. Yeah, there's nothing more to say really, other than we've lost a great man, a truly great man, a genuine. a really nice guy. I mean, regardless of his work and, you know, Thunderbirds and all the great success of all his series, when it comes down to it, he was a nice, you know, kind, gave a lot of people, you know, their first jobs in television and film, and they all went on to do amazing things, and, you know, gave a lot of people their first breaks, and, you know, but also, you know, as someone to meet, as someone to talk to, you know, I was very fortunate. I chatted to him very, 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 very briefly, you know, just sort of a quick hello, during a Fanson event once, and honestly, you know, such a nice guy. You know, great. I mean, obviously, I can't say I personally knew him that well, but I've, you know, I don't know, and obviously a huge amount of respect and and kindness needs to go out to Mary Anderson, his wife, and also their son Jamie, both of whom I've spoken to in a bit more depth. I spoke to Mary in a bit more depth at the same Fanson event actually, and I've spoken to Jamie on Twitter and about all the wonderful work that he's been doing with the Alzheimer's Society and everything else. Yeah, I should probably try and stop blathering now. But anyway, I suggest that all you guys, if you're not familiar with the work of Gerry Anderson, seriously go and watch some Thunderbirds. Your mind will be blown with the amazingness of it. And for all you big fans out there of Gerry's work, I hope you can appreciate the sort of the big loss that we've all been feeling across fans and everything else. I know I'm making this sound like a pretty big deal, but to me, honestly, it really is. I mean, I know he's not someone I knew personally, but it's kind of, you know, probably the number one biggest influence on my entire life. You know, and gone. So it's really sad, and so I think I'm done. I'm sorry this hasn't been quite the cheery, happy Christmassy video that you might have wanted, but I just thought it was good to get that message out there and to have a bit of, you know, love for the work of Gerry Anderson going out there. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon.